3. We stopped, glassed a little bit. We didn't see anything. We're gonna be going up this hill, kind of following, looking, glassing, hoping to get something. So I'm excited. It's very quiet out here. I think I might take a nap. So this is day 3. So after we filmed, like a couple hours after, we saw 2 bucks, and they were down in an area that my dad said he had never seen deer in, but you never know. And so we were like stalking them, and we were gonna go up the hill to try to not really jump them, but stalk them. And it makes us mad because, I mean, lucky for those deer, I guess, one of them walked right up the drainage we were gonna go down, looked at us, and took off. We didn't see him after that. And then yesterday we didn't go because the wind was super bad. It was cold. It was horrible.
Sub-zero wind chill.
And then today we go out, we sit in glass. Actually, we haven't even sat down to glass yet, and we got busted. Doe looked right at us, and we didn't have time to slowly get down. They took off, and we stalked them even more and lost them.
She had a nice muley buck with her.
Muley buck. And then we think we saw some more deer, and so we kind of went off in a direction, and we lost sight of those, if they were deer at all. We sat and glassed, saw nothing but 2 coyotes. So that's about it. See anything else?
Nice, so we're on our 3rd day. Matthew's about 200 yards away from me, using the spotter right now. He likes getting that little bit of independence. But it's been a rough day because we had a plan. Got to our first spot where I've seen muleys a lot in the mornings, and you got about 70 yards from 3 of them and didn't see them. They were over the next hill to our right, and we kind of walked up, and as soon as I saw them, they saw us. And we froze, and they watched us for a minute, and then they took off. Like, it was weird because they just kind of pranced, kind of bounced away, and then they went down to the bottom. When they came out the other side, they were sprinting. So I don't know what made them go that hard, but we've seen 3 different coyotes today too. Didn't see one that close to them, but still something made them take off a lot harder than when they originally did. But anyway, I tried to go after just to see where they went. I told Matthew, deer take off that hard, good sign just to move on. But he wanted to go up for him, so we did. We spent about half the day looking for those. Well, we went to another glassing spot, just looked for deer, but never saw those deer again. So anyway, frustrating morning, or day, afternoon. We still got some daylight here though. It's about 2:30. I'll go back where we saw those bucks the other night, 2 nights ago, and I had a good plan, and just when we got where we wanted to be, we weren't as close as we thought we would be. So we tried to move to get a little bit closer again, and sorry, tried to move to get a little closer, and we were going to go down this drainage, and they hadn't moved for like 30 minutes, and right as we went down that drainage, they started coming up and saw us. So that's just how it goes sometimes, but he's having fun. That's all that matters. bucks. One's a nice 8. The other one's either a spike or a fork. The same spot where we tried to get one last night got busted, so we're headed that way. We're going to take the same approach. I think they might do the same thing that happened last night, so this time if they hit up that drainage, we're just going to wait for them to come and pop out of that drainage. Yep. Oh, we have done a horrible job of filming on this trip, but most of that's because we have been very focused. Every time that we've had a chance to make a stalk and go after one, we just try to focus on the deer. But Dad just dropped a nice 8 from about 95 yards. He didn't even run probably 100 yards and dropped. Oh, he's a 9. Yeah. Nice.
Oh, he's big.
All right.
I'm glad I shot him. Oh, he is nice.
There's the exit. That was a good shot. Because he was quartering away. Alright. There were 3 of them. He was the biggest of the 3.
Look at his antlers. They're like so white.
Yeah. They don't have anything to rub on out here.
Oh.
So yeah, they don't turn brown. But we need to get to work because it's getting dark.
Previously on. So, this was the final day. Came out here. He hasn't seen any deer. Dad thought he saw one, but we're not sure. It's a coyote from what we saw, but it's not where he thought he saw the deer, so we don't know if it got spooked or. But we've seen almost pretty much everything else today. There's a ton of antelope right over. Probably, I don't know how far that is. For not super far, but and there are a lot of them. And there's like one male. He like saw something and started walking kind of this, not towards us, but in the direction the wind is blowing from. Or like, I don't know, but it seemed like something was off. He just kept walking, but he finally went back to the group. But we're gonna walk the ridge and hopefully we see something. But we did get Dad's deer, so back at the
Truck.
I forgot what it was called. But yeah. So at least we're not going home empty-handed, and I'm excited about that.